so excited for my party, Rose.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for coming, guys. I got some vegetables and cheese and
Go ahead,
guacamole.
yes, get something to eat. We're going to get started. We are going to get started.
Oh.
This is going to be so fun.
I'm super excited.
Thank you so much for opening your home for us,
Isn't
Brandon.
it beautiful?
It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Thanks for having all your friends and family over. I'm Rose. I've been sharing Norwex for almost 3 years, and I just want to say thank you for coming. I actually never went to a home party before I started doing Norwex, really. I didn't like home parties, and so I give you props for coming to listen about Norwex tonight. I'm excited to share with the host, and I go around and I say, would everybody mind just like sharing your name, and have you ever heard of Norwex before? Have you ever used it? And I'm going to start with the host. What's your favorite product, Brayden?
I really like the dusting mitt. And the reason being is because it's the first product I got out of my packet. Even though we have Norwex in our homes for 2.5 years, I was not the part of the relationship that cleaned ever.
Yeah.
So when it was easy to just like throw in my hand and see what it was about. And I do have a Norwex Wonderland in my home, not like this beautiful home. Everything is dirty. So I went to the dog's room and the shelves first, and I have a video. It's.
And you cleaned, and it was so easy.
And I just went like this, man. And I went like this, and it was clean, and then you could see like the
That
dust
is so
lifted
awesome.
it up, and it was.
If you guys don't. For your testimony, because that was so helpful. I really appreciate you sharing. Thank you so much. Let's go to, do you mind sharing?
Sure. Hello.
How do you know the host?
We work together.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
She's on my team.
That's so awesome. Have you used Norwex before?
I have.
And what's your favorite product?
I actually really love the dishcloth.
It's amazing.
I love it. I think it's
Why do you love that?
Because it's so simple. I hate sponges. I think sponges are so gross.
Yeah.
My mother loves sponges, and she likes to come over and like wash my dishes and then leave the sponge sitting in the sink, and then I get real. Yeah. So when I could throw all the sponges away and just put the dishcloth out.
Yeah.
I love it.
And
I use it on my car.
Smell.
I used it on the car last Thursday to get all the bugs off
the
and all the dirt.
Yeah, it
Really?
works really
That's like
good.
the best product ever.
I love it.
Some people tell me they use that as like a loofah.
Oh, you could totally use
But
that
I have
as a
not.
loofah.
I
That's
like
a great
instructions for
idea.
that.
Time out. What's a loofah?
Are you taking a shower?
Oh, okay.
So like
All right.
you know.
I love that idea. Okay, we need to make
That's
something
a-
for that, and we
Totally
need to
use
post
this
that.
as a
I love
Other
that.
That's a
uses.
I
dishcloth?
love that thing. It's
Yes.
so weird. It's so
amazing.
ugly. It's so huge.
It's so
Like you wash
can
your
actually cut
dishes
it and
with
it doesn't.
I know. Everybody
feel
says that, but I'm
like
nervous
it.
because it already kind of frays from when I wash it.
Yeah,
But-
This is older though.
What about
And
the
you put
kitchen
it to
cloth?
use.
Can you use
I
that?
mean, I
Or
do
no?
dishes all day, every day. I
That's
don't leave the
amazing.
kitchen. I'm here all day. doing
4
dishes.
children, 1 on the way.
Yes, that's all I do is dishes.
And if your house looks this immaculate like
I know,
mine,
it's so
because we're in like
Norwex. I have this product, Norwex. I just wipe. I literally can do it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys get the idea here. I'm going around to each person. I'm asking them how they know the host. I'm asking them their name, and I'm asking them if they've used Norwex and what their favorite product is. So literally in that time, you just saw it right there with these two. So much product information comes out. So many testimonies come out, and literally, I haven't done anything.
Right.
These people have all. So before we get started, I am going to pass out a couple these cards around. I want you to look through them, and I want you to pick out something that stands out to you, maybe a cleaning area that you have that's problematic for you at home. Pick a couple cards, like 1 or 2, and we'll go over those in a little. Okay, so for those of you that have never heard of Norwex, I'm just going to go over a couple facts with you. Norwex has been in the U.S. for about 10 years.
Shut up.
Yes.
Awesome.
It's only in 2% less. Debbie just told us in January, we got a private meeting with Debbie, who is a co-owner of Norwex, 2% in Americans' homes, she said a little less than 2%. So 98% of people in America do not know what Norwex is. We have created a microfiber cloth that removes 99% of germs and bacteria with just water. Our microfiber cloth and our, which is our Enviro cloth, and the window cloth will remove almost every toxic chemical that you use in your home to clean your surfaces, okay? The cloth cleans mechanically, not chemically. It lifts and removes germs and bacteria from the surface. The germs and the bacteria go into the cloth, and then the cloth has microsilver in it that suffocates mold, mildew, and bacterial growth in the cloth, okay? So they're really, really awesome. They're special. 2.5 years ago or 3 years ago, when I found Norwex, I was looking for something that would replace toxic chemicals in my home, and this was a perfect solution. If you can clean 90% of your home with water, it's easier, faster, and good. I'm so glad you're loving your party. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to show you how they work. I'm going to do a raw chicken demo right here. If you guys want to come close, if you need to, so you can see. So I told you that this removes 99% of germs and bacteria from any and every surface, and I'm just going to prove that to you right now. I'm going to take my raw chicken out here.
No.
I do have swabs with me too, you guys. I know I'm not supposed to. If you guys want to buy, if you need any. Okay, so I have raw chicken here. I'm holding it with my bare hands. And I also have a Pro Clean swab. These swabs are used in bakeries and in restaurants to test surfaces for protein. Protein is actually smaller than a bacteria, so if you're detecting protein, you are definitely detecting bacteria too. So it's the smallest thing that you can detect on the surface. So very, very accurate. Okay, now I'm gonna rub the chicken on the counter. And then, you know what, guys?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I gotta get my cloth. Can you? Thanks. I need to get that more wet because it's just damp. You want to make sure your cloth is wet. It's been sitting for a long time, and so it needs to have more water on it. It's not. How are you liking that on your counter?
Well, I love looking out my pay window.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Right?
Isn't it? Get back to your party.
Awesome.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our Enviro cloth and we're just gonna wipe it clean. And just use it on one side. Now my surface is nice and wet. I'm gonna take out my swab and I'm gonna swab the surface here. And then we're gonna put it back in. And if our solution turns purple or gray, that means that our surface is not clean. If our solution turns green, that means that we have a clean surface. So here you go. You see that it is
Green like my last name.
clean, like green, yeah.
Now, how do you get that? How do you get one of those tests?
From me.
Oh.
So
You gotta
there
have it
is your
inside.
clean surface. Now, I like to show, just so you know that I'm not pulling your leg here, I'm just going to touch the swab on the chicken. And I just want to show you that right when you touch it, the tip turns purple because it's detecting that protein. And then when I stick it in here, it will turn gray right away and it will start to turn to purple. You can see the purple tip right there. So all I did was take my cloth across like this and I cleaned the surface. Now, you could wash your hands after you do this. Or, I actually, where's the trash at?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. No, that's all right. Right here.
Mm-hmm. Everything's
Oh,
baby
you
proof.
have that.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Why would that be? I actually take my Enviro cloth and I rinse it out really good. I clean my hand with the Enviro cloth. So, a lot of times I don't even wash my hands after I handle raw chicken. I just take my Enviro cloth and I clean it really, really well. This removes 99% of germs and bacteria from any surface, so you can clean your hands with it too. Which I know seems crazy. Okay, so that is the Enviro.
You're gonna go clean
Go
your
ahead.
fridge?
Yeah.
Oh God, get the bottom. No.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to show you guys how to use the Enviro and the window cloth. We're just going to go over here to the stainless fridge. I'm going to put some butter on it here. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to clean this off the fridge. You can do this with granite, you can do this with windows, mirrors, anything you want to clean and polish. I'm just going to rinse my cloth one more time because it feels dry.
So on side note, if they have children, get them involved in something like this because who doesn't like to like watch their mom?
Yeah. Windows, you can use anything. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I do the microwave too. Like if I would do the oven or the microwave too. So I'm going to use the Enviro cloth that we just used to clean up the raw chicken, and I'm going to clean the fridge with that. It lifts up the butter with ease, and then I just polish it with my window cloth. It's going to be streak free every single time, and you're only using water. If you guys have sliding glass doors or sliding glass like patio or shower doors, these are amazing for those. It helps get it so clean so fast. People love these for those. You're removing the germs and the bacteria when you're using the Enviro, and you're polishing and shining when you're using the window. So easy that a child can do it.
Do you have the window on wet right now?
Nope, it's dry. Yep. So the Enviro cloth is wet, and the window cloth is dry. So you're cleaning and you're polishing.
How do you keep going?
Keep going is one good thing because your host is gonna love it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's
like,
true.
There you go.
Like,
And actually,
it was quick and easy
Brandon,
as well. Yes.
you probably need a little bit of the up in a spray bottle to clean the bottom part, because you can see there's still some wet like drops on that. That needs to be cleaned with the up detergent, and then it will shine sparkly clean like the top again.
So like my portions, what is it gonna be?
1/4 a teaspoon and 2 cups
of water.
of water
Okay.
in a spray bottle, and then just use the Enviro cloth, clean it off. So I passed out the folders, and I just want you to take the catalog out and flip it to where the Norwex order form is. And what we're going over tonight is the Safe Haven package. The majority of the items that I'm showing you how they work are in the Safe Haven package right there. And while we're going over some things, there is an index card in here. This is for your wish list. If you see things that you think that you want or that would help you in your home or that you are really excited about, write them down on that piece of paper so you don't forget. Okay, so we already went over the Enviro cloth and the window cloth, and now I'm just gonna go, we talked about the dust mitt a little bit, but I'm just gonna tell you my favorite use for the dust mitt really quick. I like to get this damp, wet, and I go around and do all the screens in my house. I've never been able to clean the screens in my house effectively and efficiently and fast, and this will take all the dirt and all the dust from your screens, and it will stick to the mitt, and I use it damp for that. That's my favorite thing to use the dust mitt for. And this is actually part of the household package. If you look on your packages page there where we just opened up to, the Enviro cloth, window cloth, and dust mitt is all in the household package. Okay, we're gonna move on to the kitchen cloth. And the first thing I'm going to tell you about the kitchen cloth is the first question that people always usually ask is, what is the difference between a kitchen cloth and an Enviro cloth? So I just use the Enviro cloth to clean the counter here and to clean the fridge. And the kitchen cloth does the same exact thing that the Enviro cloth does. It removes 99% of germs and bacteria from any and every surface. It has microsilver woven into it that acts as an antibacterial. And it also it suffocates mold, mildew, and bacterial growth in the cloth. So they both do the same exact thing, okay? The difference in them, as you can see here, is the size. They're a different size. Kitchen cloth is smaller. They also have a very different weave. The Enviro cloth weave this is a dense cloth. It's really heavy. This one is a really light weave, and in my opinion, this is a better crumb catcher. So the Enviro cloth I have used to clean the entire siding around my house with the Enviro cloth and water. It took mold, mildew off the side of my house, dirt, mud, with just water, and cleaned it better than our pressure washer did. It was pretty actually amazing. So I would use this for heavy jobs. I wouldn't use the kitchen cloth for that. But I love them both, and I use them interchangeably in my kitchen. So it really comes down to personal preference, which one you like better. I really think I like the Enviro cloth better just because it's the first thing I owned, and worked so well, and it's like my first love, but I really love the kitchen cloth too. These are prettier. They come in 9 different colors, and they look really nice in your kitchen. These not so pretty. They come in 4 different colors, and they don't look that nice. So if you care about what colors you have in your kitchen or what your cloths look like, the kitchen cloths are better, because they also come with a towel too. So you have a cloth and a towel set. This also comes in the Safe Haven package, and this is my favorite color that we have, the Sea Mist, and this is the color that comes in your Safe Haven package if you get that tonight. The Sea Mist, and you get the towel and the cloth set. Okay.
Now, one question.
Yeah.
You know how some towels, like, they look awesome, they're supposed to be so good, but they don't actually dry your hands? You
Yeah.
still feel wet afterwards?
Yes.
Like, those aren't like that.
They don't do that.
Obviously,
No.
right?
Those
Yeah.
are amazing.
Yeah.
This
Those ones are
towel
great.
is amazing for drying hands and
Yes,
drying
I
dishes, and
love
it won't
those.
leave like the little specks on the dishes too. So you can dry hands or dry dishes. That's the only 2 things I really use the towel for. But literally, I will have this in my kitchen, and I'll forget about it for 2 weeks, and it still won't smell.
Same.
Like for drying hands,
Yeah.
and it still won't smell after 2 weeks. It's unbelievable.
Amy, I will loop that on my dishwasher. I don't have the other one up there
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's in the process of I'm gonna be washed.
Washed.
But I will normally just loop it on the
Yeah.
dishwasher when I'm done doing dishes. I dry my hands on it, and I can keep it for a really long time.
Yeah. What about the Chanel ones? Same thing?
Love the Chanel ones. I only have a pet to dry with me right now, but
I've got one in the bathroom.
Yeah, the adult ones are awesome, and they dry your hands really fast. And these have the back lock in them too, so they have the micro silver in them. And this removes germs and bacteria left on your. Okay, so we are going to move on to the body cloths. Body cloths, I have not personally used soap, shaving cream, or body wash for almost 3 years. I use this cloth to clean my entire body from head to toe, and you can also, it exfoliates your skin, so you can use it to exfoliate and shave too, and it's a soft, clean, smooth shave every single time. Even my bikini line, since we're all ladies here, you can shave, soft, clean, smooth
Oh no,
shave.
you didn't, Rose.
Every time, and you're only using water. So a lot of the soaps and the body washes that we use have toxic chemicals in them, and your soap also leaves a film on your skin that you can't see. Once you start using the body cloth, you can actually feel that stuff. It almost feels like you're lifting that from your skin. My favorite thing about the body cloth is that it reduces or completely removes eczema, acne, psoriasis. Has anyone had a testimony with this? Has anybody? What testimony do you have, Russ?
It took the eczema, like it was severe, like nasty, like big cuts in it.
Yeah. Off of you or
My son Jacob.
your son Jacob?
Wow.
Yeah. And it took it away
And it was
completely, or it
inverted.
reduced
Yes,
it?
it took it away
Completely, just with the body cloth and water. How did you treat that? Did you do it once a day? Did you do it twice a day? How did you?
Like sometimes every day in certain spots.
In just certain spots, you would get it wet and just rub the area every day. Yeah. So my mom had athlete's foot. It took that away. We get poison oak and poison ivy all the time. It takes it away in a couple days. We use it on the affected area, like she said. We just rub it, takes it away really fast. So the reason why is because it's removing those germs and the bacteria that are causing those irritations. And it won't remove everything, like in anything. I'm not promising you that if you have acne, it's gonna go away, but I will tell you it will reduce it radically at least. So, usually when I do an online party, I always take off my makeup.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what about makeup?
So, you can also remove a full face of makeup with the body cloth. Now tonight, if anybody's interested in removing their full face of makeup, I'm willing to give you a free body cloth. So if anybody wants to go in the bathroom and get their body cloth wet, and remove a face of makeup, let me know.
Can I
I'll
borrow
give
some
you a free
makeup
body
in
cloth.
I don't take them on.
So, just started that. Don't know if people will go for it, but hey, why not try? Then someone at your party is using the product and they're taking it home with them, and they see how awesome it works when they use it on their face.
I actually put the chenille hand towel
Yeah.
in Debbie's bathroom, so whenever people go, I said, when you go in there, you'll get to use it. So they
That's
did.
a great idea. And even with the soap too, we have peppermint oil soap, which is one of my favorite products. I love it. It's awesome.
How long does that last?
When you buy the refill bottle of the peppermint soap, it lasts forever. I water it down and it still works great. Like I put half water and half soap. and it works. Oh my gosh, it lasts me 6 months a bottle, and it's $30, but it lasts for a long time. It's my favorite soap. It smells so good. So those are the body cloths, and a 3-pack of body cloths also comes in the Safe Haven package, and that's the package that we're going over. We take care of these special cloths. So you rinse them with hot water when you're done, and you hang them to dry. Every single cloth has a tag like this. And you're going to wash them once a week, once every 5 to 7 days if you use them every single day. We recommend a filler-free detergent to wash them in. And the 2 big no-nos are no bleach, no fabric softener. So you cannot use bleach or fabric softener when you're washing them. We do not, it does not void the warranty if you don't use our detergent, but we recommend a filler-free, and so this is a good option for you. It is a filler-free detergent. It doesn't have any fragrance or dyes. It doesn't have fillers, or I'm sorry, it doesn't have any phosphate, sulfate, no chlorine, no bleach in it. So it's a great option, and actually a full bag lasts a family of 4 an entire year. So this also comes in the Safe Haven package. It's $24.99 by itself, but it lasts a family of 4 a year, and if you get it in the Safe Haven package, you save a little bit of money on it. So yeah, you use a half a teaspoon. I usually have my bag, this one isn't open, and I show the half a teaspoon. Use a half a teaspoon for a full load, and I pull that half a teaspoon out so people can see that's what we use for a full load. If you're still using dryer sheets or fabric softener, go
What
ahead.
about, because I got the sample bag,
Yeah.
but I use the whole cup.
Don't
No.
Don't
use
do
the
that.
whole
Throw
cup.
it out.
Throw it out.
So yeah, throw it out.
But the cup
and
comes.
use-
You guys don't know, but they have the 4 products, the new ones coming out. You know, but they're not new products. They're just changing the name. But they're also doing it with the Up. The Up is no longer going to be called Up, and also the instructions are going to be realistic.
I'm so excited about
So-
that. So the reason why US can use less detergent. So Norwex was in a lot of other countries before the US. It's only been in the US for 10 years, but it's been around for 24. We're actually coming up on our 24th anniversary. So for 14 years it was in other countries. It just came to the US. Our washing methods are so much better. So we have better water, we have better washing methods, and so we can use a lot less. We've been asking for years for them to change this packaging for us. They know that we only use a half a teaspoon. We literally make our own labels, and we have them all over the internet, and we tell all of our consultants and our customers that. So they know, so I'm excited for, yeah.
Also, when I just know because Carrie sends out your packets, you do a sample size of Up, and you have a little sticker that sticks to the little sample that says the real instructions of
on the sample
of the
package.
amount.
So I just have these little bags that I ordered.
So what are you
off
actually supposed to be
Amazon.
using for a large load?
I've never used more than like a half to three-quarter teaspoon. And we have there's a lot of people in this house. We have very large loads of laundry, and I still don't even do a full one because I found that it was like when I put 1 teaspoon in, there was a lot like left over.
The residue.
There was a lot of residue.
Yeah.
When I bumped it down to half a teaspoon,
So much better.
It's so much better. Like you think you're using less, so it's going to be less clean, but no. And then the same thing, like when I send you that deep clean video, like I use actually 2 teaspoons, but I'm trying to draw that out, and then I put it in a rinse cycle to get all that out and then dry it. But so yes.
So the little thing that comes with it
is so off.
Just pitch
So
it.
the reason for
Superior mop system. It has a telescopic handle, and you usually want it about right here so that you're not bending your back to mop, okay? So a little kid can mop the floor, a tall, dark, handsome man can mop the floor. Anybody you want to mop the floor can mop the floor, and they can do it with ease, and they can do it comfortably. So I love that it has a telescopic handle. Another thing about it is that it does lock in place. You can put it down to lock it, or you can put it up to swivel. So one of the things I love about it comes with a dry and a wet pad. I just step on it to pull it up like this so I don't have to bend down. But the dry pad, oops, put it on like this. I love because you can lock your mop in position, and then you can, with a clean pad, your walls collect dust and dirt, and you can dust your walls. and your ceilings even if you want. Block to dry mop. And this is just like your dust mitt, you guys. This is charged by static and it lifts up hair, dust. If you guys have animals in your home, you absolutely need the dry pad because the dry pad cleans up. Hold on a minute, sorry. I think okay. I need to get it back on the swivel. You know what? Why isn't it swiveling? Do you use this?
Yeah.
Do you use a dry pad?
That's what I said. Today I couldn't.
The floor is sticky.
Yeah.
So
I'm wondering if it's that.
So the host floor is sticky. So the dry pad is not moving on the floor like it's supposed to.
I couldn't do it all today.
No, you can't because it's the Mr. Clean. It won't even. It's so sticky.
Because I
so
also
don't
remember
use like Mr. Clean or something sticky substance on your floor because then you can't use the dry pad because it is really sticky. I can't move it. But essentially, you move it in a figure 8 motion, like I literally cannot.
I couldn't either, and I thought it was just my
That is
pad.
unbelievable.
Yeah. So now I have to get back on my hands and knees
And you have to
do
clean
this
it with the
again.
Enviro Cloth.
She's coming over.
Oh my gosh! You do it in a figure 8, which I honestly have never, I really have never experienced this before, ever, to be honest with you. And you want to push the big crumbs in front. So you're doing it in a figure 8. You're pushing the crumbs in front of your pad like this. I just take my dust mitt when I'm done and I have my pile, and I just pick up my pile like this. Oh my gosh, it's so sticky, the dust mitt, Lenny. And then I throw it in the trash. So, that's the dry pad. And seriously, Erin just told us, our host, just told us that her mom used Mr. Clean on the floor.
Yeah.
And so that's why our dry pad is sticking to the floor because that
My
is
mom,
really
who has a mop, used
has
Mr.
a-
Clean
That's
on my floor.
funny. Okay, so the wet pad is just like an Enviro Cloth on the bottom of your base there. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to use it in a figure 8 motion like this. And what I love about this, you can offset your pad like this, and you can come over here and you can clean underneath your fridge like this. You can clean under a bookcase. You can also flip up your edges like this, and you can help clean your baseboards. So you can go like that around while you're mopping, and you can clean those. And I have had customers that use this wet to clean their walls. I mean, I don't know what type, but just any walls. You can clean your walls with this wet too.
I just saw somebody post like they had mildew on like their steps outside, and they used it to clean the steps.
The steps.
And nothing,
That's awesome.
and it was
just water
just
in the
water.
mop. Yeah, and it works. So it removes 99% of germs and bacteria from the floor, just like the Enviro Cloth. There's 3 ways that you can earn a mop. There's 3 moptions. You can pay for the mop. It's worth every penny. It's $112.99. You can host a party like Brandon's doing, and you can get the mop for discounted, or you can get it for free, or you can sign up as a consultant for $10, and the mop comes in your starter kit. So there's 3 different ways to get the mop, and it is one of our best sellers. If you have any questions, let me know. And I have a basket here. It's actually a $100 bin. If you spend $100 or more, you get to pick anything you want out of this bin for free. Also, if you book a party, you get to pick anything you want for free. And if you do both, you get 2 things for free. So just keep that in mind. And also the specials and the sales for this month, I actually have in my binder. That's right here. So if you're interested in saving some money this month, you can look through the first 2 pages of this, and this will tell you what's on special this month. And also the host rewards are in here if you're interested in hosting a workshop. So thanks so much. And yeah.